This is called Daisy Love, and it's by Marc Jacobs. It's makeup time! So it's Sunday afternoon, and I just realized I kind of knew for a minute I needed my Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. You know, I've been going back and forth with that in Kerastase. I want to explain it more. I just don't think I know enough of it, but I know there's certain proteins in this hair care product with shampoos and conditioners and treatments and things like that, that if you just consistently use the same one over and over and over again, it's not as effective, and so switching it is really good. And so in the beginning of my hair journey, I always used Olaplex, and then when I got introduced to Kerastase, I switched completely to Kerastase. And then just learning more about my hair and the treatments and the hair care, I obviously have purchased more Olaplex as well. New to my channel, while I'm Amber, hit subscribe and hang out. We're gonna do some packaging, we're gonna try some new products, and some new makeup. Doing some rose metals. I'm excited to try them. Well, let's go ahead and dive in. Alan's, he's been in Sephora for me to get some stuff, and like I've told y'all too, the experience in both stores are very different, but they're also super unique to just what the store is. So he's never been into Ulta with me, so he's gonna go into Ulta with me right now. We're actually by ourselves for like 5 minutes and we're gonna go in the store and then head home. So let's go find some Olaplex. Okay, so I found this. It's called Daisy Love, and it's by Marc Jacobs. But when I was in Sephora and the smoke alarms went off, if y'all didn't see that short, it was like so sad. But anyways, I found this and I really loved it. So I found it here. So I got the smaller one just in case. I did change my mind even though I could return it, but I got that. So now let's go find the Olaplex. Ready, Alan? Okay, so there's all their amazing Olaplex. I'm literally so obsessed. They even have smaller bottles in that, which is typically what I get. But they have a lot of great stuff. But since Alan's with me, it's a really bad influence. So we got the big bottles. Because he's a numbers person.
Not a bad.
He's going by the ounces. And he's like, get the big bottle. It makes more sense money-wise. I'm like, fine. Oh yeah, these are the little bottles I typically get. So let me do some reading. But anyways, I got number 4, number 5. This is like really good stuff, but I'm gonna see about their other treatments. So when you think you don't need a cart, when you go into a store, you need a cart. Alan has product and I have products. I literally, this is not what I expected, but the boys have been using this product, Kristen S. It's really, really good. It makes their hair smell so good and feel so good. I've been really happy with it. For them now that their hair's longer and it'll probably stay long like this, it's really nice. So yeah, I don't think I need any makeup. This is the first time I've come to the store and I don't need makeup. This is so cool. All right, but let's go find a checkout line. But anyways, like I was saying, Alan's like a math person. So he's like, by the ounce and by the price, if you get the smaller ones, it costs you more, blah, blah, blah. And then you come more often. I get it. But I sometimes don't care. Alan's like, well, while we're here, might as well get it. You see what happens? Who else shops with their husband? That's what I want to know. Do you shop with your husband or your boyfriend when you go to any store? And what do they feel about it? Are you the same way as Alan? Or are you the opposite? I'm just wondering. Or like, you know, does your significant other say the same thing? So anyways, that's that. So we're headed home. It is Sunday, so taking a nap is the goal. I really told my sister, I was like, I want to give your dog a bath because when he lays on the couch, I want him to smell really good when we can watch a movie. So it's rainy here today and we just want to sit and chill on the couch in our cozy clothes, so that's the goal. I feel just kind of low-key today. So we're headed back home. Hey friend, it's been a few days. Not even a few days. Today's Wednesday. The last I was with you was Monday night. I did like my hair treatment and I had a makeup workshop. It was so much fun. The company I've been with for many, many years, still use their products, but I was like top 1% of this company with cosmetics. And anyways, a group of women in her unit, they were like, hey, will you lead this makeup class? And so I did, and taught some amazing stuff, and it was so cool, and I loved it. It was the best experience to meet all these cool women. So anyway, so I did that Monday night, so it was super fun. And then yesterday was a lot of office work for the just back end things. I have another company that I am partners with Olivia Hayward in, and it's called A&O Inc. And so we have courses with Create Content Academy, and we have amazing self-paced programs and things, but we also have like super dope mastermind, and that's what's happening. So like yesterday I was editing in the morning. I uploaded my video. Yeah, uploaded the video that you're actually have already seen. That was last Saturday. So I was like, I'm just staying ahead just because if anything comes up like sickness or vacation or just a weird conflict in schedule, I don't want to not be able to have my videos that are available for you and all my content. So I stay ahead as much as possible. So anyway, so I was doing that yesterday, and then just got home and just kind of like just did life, you know. So I didn't even like pick up the camera, but I did help my sister last night. I love the part that she's doing this RV, her and her husband and the kids, and so that's been really cool. I haven't been as hands-on as I would probably love to be, just because I mean I'm doing all the things as well, just like she is with her family. So but we did curtains last night, DIYing some curtains, and that was really fun to cut those. I just can't wait to like decorate and put it together and just final touches, you know what I mean? And so I can't wait for you to see that video. She's been recording as much as she can. If you're into that, I am going to link her channel below, because I don't know when she's going to drop that first video though. So anyways, just stay tuned for that. But now I'm in my third office. I duplicate as much as I can with my short content because I record it from my cell phone typically. And so that way I can put it on both platforms. But I'm in my third office right now. And it's like I was driving in today and I was like, my third office is like this amazing skyscraper. Doesn't that sound so funny to you? But it's like this amazing skyscraper because I am elevated in a higher truck, and it's a luxe skyscraper. I have leather seats. Look at these leather seats, just so luxe. And I'm high up, so I can like see all the things as much as possible that you can in a truck. And I was also thinking, like, I got the window, the corner room to the office, right? Like when you go in an office building, people are like, I have the corner office, all windows or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, that's so dope. Me too. So I was like, I'm just so funny that way to myself. I'm just like, I'm always thinking of how things can be great or better, whatever, and I just make the most out of every situation. I do my hardest. Obviously, we're all human. But so I'm in my third office today, and so today consists of just personal things, but also business stuff. So I was like, come hang out with me in my office. I'm gonna put a little overlay of my beauty room at home, so you can see that's an office space that I have, but it's a closet, and it's a makeup room, and it's a working office, functioning office. So it's all three things. And when we created it, Olivia's like, this is a cloffice, and I'm like, it is a cloffice. I love that. But like naturally saying cloffice is not a natural word for me. So beauty room is what I call my space. But it is a cloffice because it's an office cloffice together. An office closet together. See, I'm batching. I mean, not batching. I'm botching. Anyway, so yeah. And then I have my space at work, at my studio, which is in town. So we commute in town. which we live in a town. So it's like commuting to the next town up, basically. We go through like 2 different towns. But anyways, we're up the road for the kids' school, and my studio's not far from that. And so I'll overlay that so you can see both full spaces that I work in regularly week to week. But then I really am all about like comfort and calmness and quiet and cozy, all that type of stuff. And I work really good in environments like that. Work really well in environments like that, I must say. And so being in my truck, I'm just like chopping my head off, which is just like whatever. Being in my truck makes me just feel so safe, and I love it. So I turn on the music, or I'm on the phone with my CEO squad, which is Olivia and Courage. We also have a podcast. It's so cool. We air those every Friday. So those episodes and conversations. But anyway, so I'm in my office. Let me tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to stop gabbing. So I have these amazing body sugar scrubs that I have DIY made, and probably for the last 6 months I've been making my own homemade sugar scrub, which I'm really obsessed with. And I've made sugar scrubs for all my Blush Beauty Collective women, and I'm gonna package those up today, but I'm gonna do their labels today. So I'm sending all of my girls as a gift. This was kind of like their Christmas gift, but it's taken me a minute to get these out because I was waiting on boxes, and then now I'm just waiting on the time to sit down to get them packaged and mailed out. So I'm going to conquer that today and put those in the mail tomorrow. So when you're seeing this, you already have your scrub if you're a collective. And if you're not, be a collective. It's only $20 a month, and it's super dope to have a community of women that are obsessed with beauty like you. And we just hang out, talk, we do meetups and makeup things together. It's just, all things are amazing. Go to amberlykins.com and check that out. I also want to order on Sephora a couple of new beauty things instead of going into the store, which I'm like, low-key, I could probably go into the store today. But I think I'm just going to order online. I want to kind of see how easy that process is. But I'm a rouge with Sephora. I ordered so much product last year from Sephora and Ulta that I have hit like some of their highest levels of like shopping. And so, but I consume a lot of product and I use a lot of product. You know, when you're into makeup, in beauty, that's just what it is. So I want to order some things from Sephora's site, so I'm going to do that today. Then Blender Eyewear, I also want to buy their sunglasses today. I have some stuff in my cart. I just want to confirm that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase that today or if I'm going to wait until next week because I have a gift card coming in. So not really sure. But anyways, I want to do that. I need to walk into Target. I'm actually sitting in the Target parking lot. This is sometimes what happens is I just like park in random parking lots and just work. But also I need to go into that store. So I'm sitting here, whatever. But it is 8:38 right now. And the best time to go in Target is 8 o'clock when they open. Like, it is quiet. There's not a soul there, and it is just so calming, and I am obsessed. Olivia, did you know that my third office is actually, I can't even say it without laughing. My third office is actually a corner office in a skyscraper. Did you know I have one of those?
What is this skyscraper, your truck?
Yeah. Okay, and so I wanted to show you this too. So Blender Eyewear are these sunglasses that I've been wearing for quite some time. And I got like 5 or 6 free pair from them a while ago as they were like a sponsor to one of my videos. And so I've just always been wearing their sunglasses. And then I was in Charlotte like a year or two ago having dinner for my sister's birthday, and then there were some vendors out there, and these are handmade wood sunglasses. So I also wear these, which are so chic, and really they were super expensive. So I have to be very careful with them. I'm like always nervous I'm gonna break them. So these are super special. Her Instagram is amazing. I'll find it and surely I'll remember to link it. But I want to get some new Blender sunglasses because these are the only ones that I wear all the time. They're the black ones. And I do love them, but I'm like, I mean, we're coming up spring and summer, and I'm just trying to like be aware of what I'm gonna be wearing. And I wanna show you these that I just found on their site that I thought were so stinking pretty. I need to go right here. Okay, so I just added them to my cart. I got these right here in my cart, which are so pretty. So it's kind of like an orangey coral type of lens. This is a pink lens, and then these are UV for like when I'm working in front of my computer. And hopefully by the time this vlog comes out, I can actually show you these in person. That is the goal. Wouldn't you love that? Do a little unboxing. So I went to Target and I'm back home and it's actually like almost 7:30 at night, 7:15. I was actually on the phone with Olivia when I went to Target, and I mean, we just did some retail therapy together, to be honest, like just hanging out. Sometimes we just need those friend times. And so that's what we did. And so I was like, dang, I'm not going to capture any footage today at Target. And I really didn't get crazy stuff. I just got some essentials and things to finish up these gifts or whatever. So yeah, nothing groundbreaking, but we are home and we need to package these because I honestly have to get these in the mail tomorrow. So I just want to show you kind of what we got going on. So I got my tissue paper here. Some of them don't have tissue paper in them, some do. Then I got some more shred, which I paid way more than I wanted to for these, but I was in a pickle, so this was $2.50 for a bag. Normally I do the dollar store and it's $1 per bag, and they're about the same size. And then I have my scale, which I love this because this helps me when I do the shipments or whatever and do my labels. That way I can go ahead and get the right measurement and the weight of them. And then I have my machine that will print them. But if I can't get this to work, because it was like last year I had issues with it printing and it would just like jam up or whatever. So if it's not going to work, I'm just going to print them on paper and tape them because that'll work as well. So that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to get to shipping these out. I can't wait. Let me show you what the scrubs look like. They're so cool. So this one does have tissue paper in it. It just doesn't have shred. So I want to put some shred in it, but aren't these scrubs so cool? So as of right now, these are just the testers. These are the demo of the product to see if this is something that I should go public with, you know, just DIYing them at my home, and I love them, and I've been using it for a long time on my skin and I love it. So I've gotten feedback from my friends about it, and so there's things that I would tweak if I did go public about it. But now I'm excited for my Blush Beauties to get it, for them to test it out, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm working with this printer, and I was gonna do them all like this, but it is literally possessed. So this thing keeps shooting out. Look, it just keeps like shooting out paper, and I've only gotten 2 done, and this one is not even really correct. It's like messed up or whatever. Perks of being in the membership is getting gifts from me. So this is yeah, this is the gift what I'm mailing out to you guys. So I'm gonna go to the post office. I'm gonna write down the addresses. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna do it old school way and just be done with it, because I really want to make sure that one, I'm not spending hours on this tonight, and two, I could print it on my regular printer and tape it, which I was going to do, but I literally, that printer's, I don't even know what it's doing to me. It's annoying. So I'm going to do that and then go to bed and start tomorrow. So you should be able to catch me at the post office. Okay, so I'm back at the studio. The post office experience was wild because it took me a minute. I had to literally write on the labels. I'm gonna order a printing label machine today off Amazon. Olivia has one on her list, so y'all go check that out. Go to her channel and in the description you can see that. But yeah, get a new one. So I was probably in there 45 minutes, if not a little bit longer. And it was really cool because I got to see a friend that I haven't seen in a long time, and that was really fun. Hang out with her, catch up on life, and actually saw a couple other people from the community that I never see out and about. And I'm like, this is why I'm never out, because I literally am like looking basic as ever. But yeah, so anyways, back at the studio. I'm gonna get some work done here a little bit, and I'll be back with y'all for some at-home tanning beauty stuff. I want to do a self-tanner at home. I have two ways I do tanning, and I want to introduce y'all to a newer way that I've kind of mentioned but haven't really shown you much of, but we're going to experience that tonight after our shower. So excited. Let's go do that.
In the Discord.
So we're back home and Olivia's talking in the background. We're actually in one of our meetings right now that we have the end of every single month on a Thursday for like an hour and 15. We meet with all of our content creators, and it's so amazing. So yeah, I'm partners with Olivia Hayward at A&O Inc, and it's amazing. But we're doing that meeting, and I'm about to take a shower and scrub into these tanning drops. I want to show you these drops and show you the difference that it makes, like what my skin color looks like tonight versus what it's gonna look like tomorrow. It's insane. I just need some color in my life. I'm like, pop up this melanin, can we get some melanin going? So we're gonna do that, and I cannot wait. Yeah, and then these scrubs, I'm actually making another video that is private for my collective, and I'm going to show them like how to use the body scrub and all that stuff that I mailed them today, and the best way to get the best results. So it's so cool. So let's go get our shower ready and go get everything laid out so we can have the best shower ever. All right. That and it's so good. Next, what I want to do, cleanse my skin with an anti-aging deep cleanser, which I'm obsessed with, and then I did the Microdemabraion, which is aluminum oxide crystals. So whatever skincare regimen that you do use, just make sure you're really consistent with it and that you're exfoliating, so the products and the serums that you're using can get deep down into your skin. Anyways, I'm gonna do vitamin C and E. I normally always do my vitamin E oil, but I also want to start using my vitamin C regularly like I used to as well, because I think that's also, vitamin C helps brighten your skin. So vitamin E helps with like anti-aging and tightening and elasticity and things like that. So those combined together are really genius. But anyways, so I'm going to use this product. It is the Mary Kay product, and it's called Replenishing Serum C+E. So cool. But I'm going to take this, take like 3 pumps of that. And I haven't done my tanning drops yet, so I'm about to do those. Now I take my tanning drops and I'm gonna mix them with my intense moisturizer. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna use tonight, I believe, all over my face. I don't think there's anything else I want to do to my face tonight. So I'm going to take a little bit of the intense moisturizer, just like this, because I do need a lot of that. And then I'm going to take probably about like a half of a pump, not even all of it, because it typically says like 2 to 3 drops. So, and now I take that and I just mix it together. I do have to wash my hands again after this because I'm telling you, this stuff is potent. And it really works. But make sure you get it everywhere. The thing that I like about it is that it actually doesn't leave streaks. It doesn't, so I do like that. Just make sure you mix it with enough lotion so you can get a good lather. And then up into the hairlines, on the ears, behind the ears, here. Okay, and then let that dry. I'm not doing anything else except lip oil, and I'll do that, and then we'll be back to do our makeup together tomorrow. So it's been a really good day, and now I want to go rest. But yeah, go get these things, these drops you can get on my Amazon link. They also have them at Sephora, but you can get them on my Amazon link and have them delivered to your doorstep, so I love that. All right, well, I will see you in just a minute, and we'll do our makeup together. It's makeup time. Have some new things I want to try out today, and I really just want to do a really nice, beautiful makeup look. Just the aesthetic of like, stunning, gorgeous. Where am I going today? Not sure, but this makeup look will be beat for it, right? Like that type of vibe. So I'm excited about it. But first off, we have to prime the face. So of course I'm going in with one of my favorite foundation primers, which is the Fenty Beauty, and it's the soft matte. It's the soft silk. I apologize. So we are gonna prime everything really nice. That is a staple to any makeup routine. My skin prep today was brought to you by the Mary Kay Cosmetics line, which I have been using since I was a young lady in middle school. And I'm really obsessed with that skincare line. And I have to say, it works pretty good. So it's amazing. I'm pretty obsessed. So, all right. So next we're going to go and do our brows. The things that I like about my brows is that shapes the whole face. So I want you to use this little tip and concept right beside your nostril. I want you to go up with a makeup brush or a makeup tool that you have in your bag and just gently go up to the side here. That's where your brow should start. From the tip of your nose through the pupil of your eye is where your brow should peak. Then from the tip of your nostril to the side of your eye, and even sometimes right beside like the top of your nose, like on top of that lid, make it on top of the nostril, make that tool sit. Go down here, side of the eye, boom, that's where it should end. So that kind of gives you some shape to, you know, create that brow. I'm going to go in today and create my brows, but I'm going to kind of do it off camera because it does take me a minute to do it, but I do want to use the Anastasia right here, this cream brow, and this is actually soft brown, and it is a brow dip pomade. So I want to use that today and really just kind of get a precise line under my brows. Then I'm going to go back in with my brow blade, which is by Urban Decay. I'm obsessed with that. And so those are the brow products that we're going to use today. But the first thing is we have to get any moisturizer or oil out of the brows. So today I'm actually just going to go in with a Q-tip and wipe really well around the brows. Sometimes I use a cotton ball, washcloth, whatever I have handy dandy, and that way I can get a really good brow application. So make sure you do that, and then you can see some of the moisturizer is in that Q-tip. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and get our brows on. Brows are on, and I have already taped up my eyes, which I have really fallen in love with this whole process of this tape. It just gives this really clean, nice line, and it's easy cleanup. So I like showing you this because I think you would really be obsessed with it as well. It's so inexpensive. It's on Amazon. Okay, so we are going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It is the Rose Metals. There's really, really beautiful colors in it. We're going to use the color Haze, which is right here. We're going to do that one, and we're also going to do the Noctur, I think is how you pronounce it. Noctur, right there. We're going to use that one. This one's a little bit more greeny, and just to kind of see it on my hand, that's the one that's in the center. So we're going to use these two right here. I'm always like grabbing my brushes that I need. Also, like a smudger brush is really important. Like these three are kind of like your staples. Getting the whole brush set that I use off of my Amazon list is honestly, I don't say it because I am like, oh my gosh, like I just think you have to have it so we can have matching brushes. I've never had this many brushes for the affordable price that they are. So I just have to tell you, it is really hands down one of my favorite things. Let's go ahead and get started with priming the eye. So I am going to go in with this, you can't even see it, but it's the MAC, and it is that eye primer. It has a little color to it, and it is the Paint Pot. Start with a blender brush because it's going to be this soft application. I don't want anything to be too super heavy, so we're going to go in first with the deepest tone here. So we're going to go ahead and take it. This is really a pretty color, but I just want to kind of dust it in the outer corner and then blend it around. I'm going to wipe that brush out, and then I'm going to go in with one of my skinnier kind of all over brushes with that other shade that I showed you earlier. And so we're going to take this in here, and it definitely has more of a metal look to it. And we're going to take it right in the center, almost all the way in, but not quite all the way in. And I'm just doing a pat motion, so just kind of pat it. I really love that color. That's really nice. Wasn't expecting that I would be that like open to that, but I really love it. I'm looking for a great matte color. This palette that I got a while ago, which is from Kylie Cosmetics. It's really pretty matte colors, so they're just really easy to work with, and so I always go in with like a lighter tone here just to really get something good under the brows to set that. So let's do that now. And then I'll blend it when it's all there. Now that that's all in place, I go back with my blender brush, and I'm just going to blend all these colors together just to make sure that there is no, pieces that are just unfinished. So I'm just going to re-dip in the darkest shade for the outer corner, just a little bit, nothing much. And then I'm just going to touch this on both lids and just blend and just make sure everything's seamless. Really pretty. I'll just kind of get up close. This metal tone is really nice. So once I do peel the tape off, then I'm just going to add a little deepness to it, add some lashes, finish the eyes for sure. But for what I just did on the lid, I'm loving what is happening right now. I think it's actually really flattering for hazel eyes. I really like it. I actually love the clean crisp line for this look as well, because it's not too dramatic, but it's definitely like perfects it. So I do like that, and you can just see like the residue of like the makeup and things that are on it. But it definitely does the job. It's a great product to have handy, to have that tape. Okay, so I had to change cameras completely. My battery died and I'm missing 2 batteries and missing 2 chargers. I have no clue where they are. And this has never happened to me. I mean, it's happened to me of like not having my batteries charged or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll wait an hour. So that's why I got extra, and they literally just got here like 2 weeks ago and I've been using them. And I'm like, the only other place I've looked in my truck, I looked in both of my pocketbooks, I've looked all in my camera bag, I've looked all in my storage over here, I've looked in my desk. Did I say I looked in my truck? I looked in my truck and I'm like, the only other place I can think about is at my studio, but I'm not really charging them at my studio like that because I'm not recording at my studio. So I'm like, I don't even think they're in my studio. I've looked in all my jacket pockets. I'm like, where would it be? How am I missing 2 chargers and 2 batteries? How does this happen? So this is one of my top 3 mascaras, to be honest. And so it just makes them really thick and nice. If you ever need like a one-on-one with me to ask makeup questions and things like that, then you can have a one-on-one session with me. And, you know, I charge for that or whatever, but you can definitely get that link from me. So just send me a DM on Instagram and just say like, I need a one-on-one with you to get foundation matched or to just talk about like your face, your routine, or what products that you need. That's definitely an option. Since 2020, I've been virtual with my clients and it's been the best decision I actually made. I didn't think that I would ever want to do that because I'm like, man, I like seeing my clients face to face, but I have so many clients now all over the US that there's no way I could have met everybody, right? Because everybody's in different time zones and states and whatever, even cities, like nearby cities. Our schedules are very different. So working virtually like I do is beautiful. Yes, if you need a one-on-one with me, I do offer that. But just DM me and I'll send you that link. That's not a link that I always keep out there. So, but yes, I can make that happen for you. And then, yeah, I charge by the hour, so we can make that happen. And then if you do want to attend a makeup class, then you can attend a makeup class with me as well. That is actually in my description of this video. And so that is linked to have an advanced makeup class. And then I also have it's advanced in like a beginner stage or whatever. So there's 2 classes, but I have a new class coming out in February. So if you're seeing this video and it's past February or in February or whatever, and you're like, oh my gosh, did I miss it? You never miss a class. You will miss if it's live, like actually live with you, but you can always purchase the class after too, and you're experiencing the live class. And then you can become a member in my Blush Beauty Collective, and then, you know, of course, like ask all the questions about the class or anything else that you want to know and have, we can have time together. So I do offer that. Okay, so I did hear from a new company, which I'm excited to test out their product, Imethod Beauty. They reached out to me, were like, hey, will you give this a good test go? And I'm like, 100%, I'm down for it. So it's called the Power On Plumping Lip Gloss. Power On Plumping Lip Gloss. And actually, as soon as I just opened this 2 seconds ago, and I was like, oh, because I always love to give you my natural reaction. That's just me. But this right here, this color is actually like a go-to color for me. I'm excited to try this. Let's give this a test go. I did hydrate, I exfoliated my lips, all the things, but this is a plumping fill lift is what it says. It says plump, fill, lift. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we feel. It definitely is a gloss because it feels like it. It smells clean. Just smells like a really clean. Ooh, I feel cooling now. What do you think about this color? Drop in the comments if you love this color. And drop in the comments if you've heard of this brand, Imethod Beauty. This is so stinking pretty. I love these metals. I feel like I'm just now tapping into the most of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Metal palette. I'm like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. You know, I'm kind of venturing out a little bit. So I'm excited to create some more looks using these colors. And yeah, I am a fan. I just think it looks really, really good. If you have any requests for some looks for me to do and test out, let me know. I do have some more unboxing and PR gifts that have come in from brands that I do want to test out and try with you. But I seriously think this is worth a purchase. So I don't have a code or anything for you, but just go ahead right now to Imethod Beauty and test this out. No color. It's just 603 is the number. 603, and it's a lip gloss, and it is Power on Plumping, Imethod Beauty, and that is really pretty. I think that is so, so stinking pretty. I like how my brows turned out. That looks really good and natural. This year, anyways, everything's more natural. So be on the lookout for the next makeup class that's coming up. February is my birthday month, so I'm excited to host it in February. The date will be in the description with a link to sign up for that. I look forward to talking to you later, hanging out with you later, all the things. This was a super fun vlog. I will see you next time. Coming up next week on Amber Lykins' beauty vlog. So this is the actual rug that we have. This is the new version. I wouldn't be mad at getting the exact same rug. Literally thought I was losing my mind, and I kind of was. See y'all next week.